everyone, welcome back to Fiction Friday. I'm your reader, Alpha Instinct, and today we're reading My Name Is Harmonic, so let's jump right in. There were only a few times a day when both of the royal sisters got to be together out of the public eye. A period of time where they can be themselves, and putting up a display isn't necessary. Twice a day, the sisters have had that chance to do so. For Celestia, it's dinner time. To her sister Luna, it's breakfast. It was during such times that the sisters were to remain undisturbed during their meals, unless something of extreme importance has come up. This only happens on rare occasions, but today, however, was such an occasion. The door to a private dining room opened up to one of Celestia's guards. After entering the room, he bowed to the sisters and was bid to rise. Your Majesties, the guard began, I have brought news that I think you need to hear. Has something happened? Celestia said with concern. It's not a security concern. Equestria is not in danger. Then why are you here? Luna asked. Your Majesties, I've come here to bear the news that an alicorn has been found here in Canterlot. Is Twilight here? Luna inquired, but the guard shook his head. Cadence? Asked Celestia. It's none of the princesses. He's an alicorn that we'd never seen before. He? The sisters asked in unison. They stared at him, then to each other, then back to the guard again. Luna spoke up. We're afraid that we don't quite follow. Who is he? And where did he come from? From what intelligence we could gather, he goes by the name of Harmonic. And he has been traveling with a group of gypsies from far north of Equestria. The reason why he's here was that he was looking for a quick bit to move on to the next town. And where was he spotted? At a charity auction that Fancy Pants hired him as a last-minute soloist with Prince Blueblood attending. Soloist? He plays the violin, milady. He's also 16 years old. Oh, and he said that he's illiterate. This is indeed curious, Luna commented. Where is he now? Secured in the palace. Secured? When the cloak he was wearing to hide his wings came off, he tried to run. But when he was cornered, however, something interesting happened. And what is that? Celestia ventured. He begged the ponies around them to spare his life. What? The solar diarch said in disbelief. I am just confused as you are, Princess. It seems somehow, for whatever reason, he's ashamed to be an alicorn. Luna, what do you think? I think I can see why this news would come to us now. Luna turned to the guard. We wish to see him immediately. As you wish, your Majesties. But there's something else I think both of you need to know. When he told that your Highnesses are alicorns at well, he didn't believe us. At all. He thinks he's the only one. Bring him in anyways, said Celestia. Oh, and has he eaten yet? I'm not entirely sure. Although, I doubt they had much from the auction. First, bring another chair as well. As another set. Then send them in. The guard bowed and left the room. A minute later, servants came in with a chair, a plate, a glass, and silverware. They were placed right at the center of the table, between breakfast and dinner. The pony in question walked in, looking like he was going to his death, than rather to dinner. His head drooped downwards, ears folded back, taking step after heavily regretful step. He still had on the silk cloak in the old violin case. Even when he entered the room, he didn't even look up to see the sisters. "Are you a daytime or a nighttime pony?" Celestia questioned. "Why would you ask that?" He asked softly, still not looking up. "Well, depending on you, we're offering dinner or breakfast." "Why?" He looked up this time, but he didn't bother finishing his question. When he saw them, he froze with wide eyes. He stood like that for some time, to a point where it got both of the sisters worried. "Are you all right?" Celestia asked. "No," Harmonic said softly, shaking his head. "No, this isn't real." "What is not real?" asked Luna. "You! No, neither of you! You can't be real!" Both sisters were taken aback. Despite this, Luna asked, "And yet you see us with your own eyes, do you not?" But how? "No, this is not happening. This cannot be happening. I'm dreaming. Yes, that's the only explanation. I must be..." Hermione got slapped by a napkin in a golden aurora. "Forgive me for doing that," said Celestia, "but I had to. If we were going to bring you back to reality, of course. Now, are you quite alright?" He only stared at Celestia, holding a hoof over his cheek that he got slapped. "So, I'm not asleep, am I?" "No, but please, come sit with us." He put his case on the ground and walked over to the table. Sitting in the chair, he saw more food spread out before him than he's ever seen in a month. "Take off that cloak, if you please," said Celestia. He looked around the room. "Is it safe?" "It's only us," said Luna with a raised eyebrow, and then added, "There's no need to wear a cloak at the table." Still feeling uneasy, he unfastened his new cloak and levitated over to his case. He got stares from the sisters at his wings and at his side, along with the chest, showing a little bone. "Art thou going to eat?" asked Luna. "What?" "Pardon. I mean, are you going to eat? This food is just much yours as it is ours." Hermont looked at the wide spread. "Really?" he asked. "By all means," said Celestia. "If you're hungry, please eat something." With his magic, as well as throwing any rule of manners out the window, he grabbed whatever he saw and started eating. It was until Luna stopped him when he already got a pile of food about the size of a hill on his plate. "We said you can eat. We did not say about devouring the whole table." "Oh, sorry. Just that everything looked so good compared to what I've been eating for years, so I just couldn't help it. Sorry, what was your names again?" "I'm Princess Celestia, co-ruler of Equestria and Raiser of the Sun." "And I am Princess Luna, also co-ruler of Equestria and Raiser of the Moon." "And your name?" "Harmonic. Just Harmonic." "If I may ask," said Luna, "why didn't you think we were real? Surely you have already seen the flags and statues of us." "I thought they were symbols. I didn't know they were, well, you." "But why did you think we weren't real?" Harmonic seemed to hesitate for a moment. Well, you see, where I come from, he said, in the town called Cremona, alicorns were nothing but mythical creatures, known to be tricksters, really. No pony believed in them, since none of them have ever seen any, until I was born. The foals over there, they didn't treat me like... They didn't like me very much. I've been called many names as long as I can remember, like freak, abomination, monster, accident. Both of the sisters can see why he was trying to hold back tears. They couldn't blame him, for they couldn't believe what they were hearing themselves. You believed them, did you? Luna asked. Whereas you're the only one to have both a horn and a pair of wings, how could I not? And what's of your parents? Celestia questioned. Who are they? Well, Harmonic cleared their throat, still trying to keep a tear back. They were both unicorns. My father made countless instruments that he sold to the south. I learned a little on how to play violin from him. What happened? I'm sorry, I just don't want to talk about it. Can we change the subject? Both those sisters looked at each other, giving the exact same look, concern but suspicion. It was clear that there was something that Harmonic wasn't telling them. The real question, of course, was what? After giving a thoughtful hum, Celestia asked him, how are you with magic? I just levitate things, like any other unicorn. And your wings, can you fly? I know how to glide, but flying, no. Okay, you guys, we're going to stop it right here. I'm sorry for many mess-ups. I've been trying this over and over again, and I keep getting the same mess-ups. Anyways, I will see you guys next time on part 5. Anyways, bye-bye.